Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade, and welcome back to a bit of Mahjong Soul. Apologies for the slightly late stream start. I have been very busy and then got sidetracked. Yeah, one of those big projects I've been hinting at for a while is coming to fruition next week, so I might have to have next week off from streaming just as a bit of an advanced heads up. But yeah, it's going well. I just need to focus on it for a bit, as I have been a lot today, and then I got sidetracked for a bit near the end, and I was like, oh, it's 8, and I have, like, not made a thumbnail. Or it's like 4:45 or something, I don't know. It was somewhere around there. I was like, I have not made a thumbnail for the stream yet. I should probably do that and then, you know, do the streamer thing. Because honestly, I need it to unwind after a long day like today. But yeah, oh, also, yeah, Marwa and Mimi, nice to see you in the YouTube chat. I hope you're both doing very well. Apologies I didn't, like, do my normal, like, pre-chat little response message. But, as I said, running around like everything's on fire. Even though it really isn't, but, you know, that kind of vibe. Oh. Well, hopefully we get into a significantly more chill kind of vibe. As I try and navigate our way through a couple of ranked games of older 4-player Mahjong. Up in that there gold room. Because we are still at Expert 1. It is our home. It is our, you know, it's our sacred territory. Will we ever leave it? Maybe. Ooh. I feel like it's a lot longer to rank up in a game like this than it is in, like, Poker Chase, though. Like, Poker Chase, you can reasonably bash that stuff out in a week. Like, this thing, you know, a week of playing, and you may be like, you might be, like, Expert 2 or 3. You know, 3 if you get super lucky. Or 2 if you're on a, you know, on about average luck. But, like, actually going up to, like, another rank takes so much longer. I swear you can do, like, a couple in a week in Poker Chase. Like, you could go from, like, I mean, depending on where you start, but you could probably go from, like, gold, or maybe the one above gold, to, like, legend rank, if you really tried. But yeah, that aside, let's actually queue for a game, shall we? Given I'm already a little bit behind schedule. Now, another thing about that, actually, well, first off is the volume, okay? I've just noticed that was a bit loud. Let's, knock things down a bit. Just so we're not deafened by sound effects. Boy. Chat box so weird. What? Okay, OBS is fucking that up, but I guess it's still displaying, so we're fine? Question mark? Maybe? Okay. Maybe we're fine. I don't know. I mean, what else was I going to say? Given the game so graciously given me a... volume is fine, but have you downloaded the background at the moment? Well, not a problem. I'm absolutely fine with that. Like I say, you know, don't feel like to be here you have to actively comment on, like, every little thing I say. In fact, please don't, because a lot of the stuff I'm going to say is probably just dumb shit. But, yeah, you know, if I'm at the back, if I'm, you know, at the back somewhere just chilling for you, that's fine. This is a pretty god-awful starting hand. The game is tempting me with 13 orphans. I'm not, like, it's the first game of the night. Don't do this to me. Good luck with the games. Thank you, OT Leet, is what I'm supposed to, I assume I'm supposed to pronounce that. But yeah, very kind of you. Let's get rid of this 3, I think. Why am I getting rid of that? Let's get rid of some of these wins. Sorry, I need to get my eye in. Also, this white dragon can probably go as well. So the white dragon on the west can probably go. The north can go because I don't really care about it. In fact, I might even... I've already dropped that 1. So I guess I'll drop another 1. Oh, I will exclusively comment on dumb shit. Oh, okay, Mao. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm really regretting dropping that 1. Holy shit. But now is probably the time to drop the north before someone else claims it. Souths are still looking fine. Ooh. Start of stream yawns back in full effect. What do we got? 2 wests down. May as well get rid of that then. 1 white dragon, 1... Oh, 2 white dragons down now, so definitely want to get rid of that. Just fill our hands with some other tiles. There's someone called Op-Eye Inspector in this game. So there is, you know, I hadn't even got round to looking at the names yet. We have Op-Eye Inspector, we have, hold on a sec. What is that? Hirauchi, I believe, and Chiru. What's the name of the player opposite? I believe it's Hirauchi. Okay, 2 red dragons down, 2 green dragons down, 1 south down, so really not a good game for dragons or wins. Phone's going off, because of course it is. Me tell that to shut the fuck up for a couple of hours. That's the sentence I was trying to get back around to. Oh, I've already dropped the 3. Well, it's better than this green dragon. Although, I'm going to need to probably get rid of this as, like, a priority to avoid Furry 10. A 6 is more important than this 3. Marginally. I suppose if we pivot out of this 9, and this south, we might be able to go for some, Pinfu type stuff. But it's a bit of an ask. But yeah, the other thing I was going to say before I got started on all this... Oh no, the Op-Eye Inspector has disconnected and left. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, I'll get rid of the south. I'm not too invested. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is a pretty powerful shape. We can probably get rid of one of these 7s if we find something a bit more to our liking. Because it can be like 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4 I like. Do I like it more than this 9? I honestly do. I think I do. Because then all I have to do is knock out this 9 somehow, and I can just have this be my pair of 8s, and then we're in business. Got some emergency op-eyes to inspect, apparently. Oh, if I'm going for all simples, that might actually be worth it. We're going to do it. We're going to 3, 4, 5 it. We're going to drop this 9. So we're now playing for Pinfu on an open hand. So we can't take 1s, 9s, twins, or dragons. Luckily, we've been dropping them religiously all game, so... Like, we'll take it. I think the extra 1 door there is worth opening our hand for. 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. And then we are just left with a 7, which will get us a nice little... it won't be exactly Pinfu, unfortunately. Because we're drawing in the middle of something here. Unless there's another way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really wanted. I don't see the need, though. The only way I'd be wanting to maybe do that is if I was trying to dodge someone else's, drawing someone else's hand. So I guess maybe the 6 was played more recently than the 3, so I should be taking that, but... You know, I don't think anyone here would be, like, slow-rolling and, like, have not called Ricci if they were 1 away. Bit like that, really. Oh, hell yeah, they've got the good music. Let's go. I'm gonna have to drop this door a 6. I'm gonna fucking die because of it. I didn't die. Let's go. Oh, someone's eyeing up the 1. Okay, how do I not die here? There's 3 of these down. You can't possibly need that one. Well, you can, but, like, I would like you to not. That's a 7. This is a red dragon, so you definitely don't need that. Which means I'm safe, and I'm in Tenpai, which means I'm not paying out points. So, yeah, okay. 2 of the 7s in, Hirauchi's hand, so, unlikely we're getting them, but we are still in first by virtue of not having paid the Ricci bet. So, next round. Stop giving me all the wins, please. So, Easton's... Well, just East, actually, works for us here. Did I ever get around to that thought I was trying to complete? I genuinely don't know. This is kind of the problem with Mahjong. It's so fast-paced in these games. It's just like, did I say that? I think what I was going to say is, I know I started stream quarter of an hour late. I mean, that's... We're just taking that. I don't really care. Even if this hand turns out to be kind of small, it's like... We have potentials for, like, triplets or something here, though. That's also very nice. I'm going to take it instead of this. Yeah, if we can get some calls going, so we can have all triplets, that would be pretty great. I think that's how we build a strong hand out of this. Okay, it's a pawn on the 9s, which is interesting. We'll take those 4s. I'm going to commit to triple triplets. Or, in fact, all triplets, sorry. Means we're going to need some 6s of bamboo, some 7s of bamboo, or some 1s of characters, which are... I've got to remind myself. These are man. These are pin, which makes these soul. Right, yep, that's it. I forgot what the bamboo were called. Temporarily. Okay. Yeah, so now I can actually just get around to sitting around and maybe finishing my goddamn thought. So, I know I started stream slightly late at 1:15. I'm not sure I'll be able to be on much later than 10. So it might be a slightly shorter, like hour and 3/4 stream. It'll depend on how long or not long the Mahjong games go. Because, like I said, I'm very busy at the minute, and I have stuff I need to do immediately after this. Really? Fuck, alright, Jesus. It's a small hand, but I'm paying the most of it because I'm in East Seat. That is a shame. Oh well, still second, and like I say, it's a very small hand, so it's recoverable, but we had a really nice setup going there. So, meanwhile, in this hand, let's have a look at what we've got. I think I like this 4 more than this 1 man. So 4, 6, 6, 8 is interesting. I don't really want to pawn out the 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 actually is probably great. I really want to keep this 7, so I'm actually going to drop this 8 soul. Getting revenge for your dastardly first round play. What, my first round play where I didn't win? And then they denied me like the lean fat, like, round wind, seat wind, blean, do I? Ooh. This is tough, actually. The smart play here would be to... Actually, no. Sod it. I think the smart play is all to drop this 4. And then we have 8s and 1s as pairs. One of them will need to become a triplet, which is... Maybe I should have dropped an 8. In hindsight, maybe the 8 was the right drop there. Because then I can still be working towards... Well, not Pinfu, but because I've got 1s, but... No, Pinfu is all sequences. I'm thinking of Tanya. I've been getting Tanya and Pinfu the wrong way around. I'm so sorry. My terminology is rusty. But yeah, it's Tanya that's all simples. It's Pinfu that's not. Annoyingly, if I'd have kept that 4, I'd be really good right now. But hey, maybe we'll... No, don't drop that, because now you're in Furiten. Because you need the 4. Unless I drop a 6, and then I'm 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm pairing up on 5s or 8s, or I can get a... Just getting a 4 would be easier, to be fair. You didn't win, but you did get first somehow. True, because I played, you know, close to winning. That's a 9. I mean, we're already including 2 1s, so I think this 9 actually works better than this 5. It's been a while since Mahjong. That it has. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Right, what am I paying? Not a lot. Also, Jesus Christ, that is not a stream safe outfit. Am I gonna have to get the eyes back? Am I gonna have to am I gonna have to copy that in here? Oh god, that means switching to my bleeding poker setup and that. Hold on. God. I might have to wow, that outfit. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that is one of the outfits of all time, I would say. That woman certainly made some choices when waking up this morning. Hold on, I'm gonna very quickly tamper with my OBS. You're just gonna have to bear with me for a second. Copy. Go back to here. Paste reference. Drop this East Wind because there's already one down. And... Oh no, the file's gone. I've got to re-find it. Oh, do I want to pawn this 9? No, I don't. But hold on. We're maybe there. Okay, hold on. This, go. A 4, I could actually use that. Let's get rid of, fuck it, this green dragon. Then let's size you up a bit. Do there. And there. Anything I need to play? There is another 8. I think I'll get rid of the 6. We're actually going for like a lot of, we might even go for... Don't let her win a hand and it's fine. No, it's that simple. Well, now, if I do let her win a hand, no. I have the no button. We've got it back. Right, 2, 4, 6, 6. What the fuck is going on with this hand? I'm going to make a judgment call that 2, 4, 6, 6 is better than 1, 2. Because it has more outs. I might be wrong. If I am, then that's unfortunate. Really, you kept the green dragons till then. That's a Dora 5, which I don't want to drop, but I have to because it has no place in my hand. Don't kill me with it. We're fine. Artie jump scare returns. He sees you. Oh. Ooh, okay, Ricci, sure. I knew that was coming. Is this hand even good? No, it really isn't. But fuck it. It makes people scared. I think just a winning hand would be nice. Even if it's not exactly a brilliant one. And who's going to be exactly thinking that I'm looking for exactly like 6-man, 9-pin? So, we should be in with a decent chat. There's not too many of those tiles left, to be fair, but... They might be able to work out 9-pin from this, but 6-man, like, I think is pretty out there in terms of other tiles it could be. It's not like it's another pin tile a bit further down, like I'm waiting either end of a sequence on, like, a Tonky weight or something. I think they're called Tonky weights anyway. I only very recently learned that. I say very recently, I mean very recently the last time I played. And as we can see, I can't even remember the names of the suits now, so that could be entirely wrong. Hey game, could I, can a man get, a winning tile? That would be great. You're close, but I need a 9, not an 8. Anyone? No? I mean, to be fair, even if I go like 1,000 points down on the Ricci bet here, I'd probably still recoup that. What do I say? Like, I'm probably still recoup that if people aren't in Tenpai. So it could be a lot worse. But, yeah. Still, I would like to Ronald someone for, you know, about 3 points, I think this hand's worth, but... And I don't mean 3 hand there, I mean literally 3 points. I do not think this hand is worth a lot. Unless I, like, Uradora into 8s or something insane. Oh, hey, Sumo, that'll do. Menzen Sumo will get me a few more points. Not many more, but a few more. Yeah, literally 2k with Menzen Sumo. Fuck me. Alright, well, you know, it moves East Seat around. It gives me second by 100 points. I'm a jammy git. This hand is, shocking, I'm going to be honest. No, actually, there's something to this. There's a sort of an acquired source you can get out of this one. Ooh, and that is very much appreciated. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do a half outside hand. So that's a hand where everything is either a, well, every, like, pair or triplet is either, includes a 1, 9, wind, or dragon. So this 2 isn't necessarily going to help us with that, but I'll drop it in case we decide to pivot. With this 6. Just drop the 6s, drop the 5s. We'll drop this 5, and then we'll see if we can kind of maneuver around from there. I no longer wish to drop the 5. We are pivoting out of half outside. We are now going to go for, like 7 pairs or something, I don't know. We'll work it out. We've got pairs of 2s, pairs of 5s, pairs of 1s, and then like this can be a sequence, but I don't really want to break it up. This 3 is better here than this 9, so we'll drop that. We could still get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I would accept that as like a mixed triple sequence. So we can kind of flow into that if we need to. There are 2 red dragons down, so there's no point in me keeping this. And we've now got 7, 8 here, which is a beautiful thing. Even more beautiful, we've got a 6 or a 9 the other side of it. Luckily, it's the 1 6 I haven't dropped so far. A 9 in particular would be nice. But I'm not, I'm not pinning my hopes on it. This, I think we want to break as late as possible. We need time to work out the rest of the hand. And North does not do anything for us. And yeah, and now we've got that initial burst of stuff out the way. This 7 doesn't really help us. Would have had 6, 7, 8 annoyingly, but well. Yeah, now we've got that initial kind of burst out the way. It's just some nice relaxing Mahjong. Oh hey, a white dragon. We do have 2 of them. I could be baited. We're on other single weights. Why not make this a single weight as well? It's still good we took this white dragon, because now we have 2 safe tiles to drop. That's also a safe tile, though, so let's try and scout a bit more information. So what else is safe? We've got 8-man, 9 soul, 1 soul, which is also a tile we've got that is pretty nice to have. We could drop 1 soul and maybe go back into 7 pairs. Does mean we lock ourselves out of these. Ooh. No, I don't think we should. That's a 9-peen. You wouldn't wait on a 9-peen. I don't believe you. So then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if we get the 6th pair, so either a 1-man, there's a 3. I'm committed to pair shenanigans. Maybe I should drop the 1-man. No, we're fine. Oh, I should drop the 8-man. I can't make a pair with this. And also it's in their discard. So yeah, we'll take this 5-peen instead. Because it's Dora. No, we're committing. Okay. Come on. 1-man, 2-peen, or a 5-peen. I will not reach it, but I'm going to drop this 1-man. Someone drop a 5-pin. It would be the funniest thing. Should I reach? No, I'm not going to reach it here. Reaching it here is, like, giga stupid. Can you imagine? Look at the amount of Dora I have in my hand, though. I would get so many points from this. From that delicious, delicious 5-pin, of which there are 2 left. No, I'm not going to be baited. I'm 100 points into second. Come on, 5-pin. Or I can draw it as well. Drawing it would be fine. Okay, 1-man is a perfectly good drop, and I think that means that I don't get another turn, so I'm safe now. Come on, 5-pin. Last tile. Ah! So close. I was so juiced. Oh. I mean, extra 1,500 points, though, puts me a bit clearer of second. Equidistant from where I was from first, but again, that's like barely 2k points away. Oh, good hand, good hand. Even if it didn't resolve, I'm very pleased with how I piloted that one. So, this hand, however, 1579. I mean, 579 can be fixed by, like, it's a shape. This 1 I kind of hate. So we're going to get rid of it. 334 is also a shape that can be fixed by... So 579 can be fixed by 6 or 8. 334 can be fixed by 2, 3, or 5. 6, 7 also gets fixed by 5 as well as 8, but then 8 also does 7, 8, 9, so there's a lot going on there. There's already a red dragon down, so I'll drop it for 2, 3, 4. And then I'll deal with this nightmare hellscape later, probably by dropping the green dragon. And then, just kind of figuring shit out. Working which way I want to go with this hand. That's triple 3s. Which opens the 4 up. So we shall drop... No, I'm still going to drop the green dragon, actually. I'm going to... So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't want to pawn or can that. Well, that's the only other 3 in the game, so that's good to know. It means people can't have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5 as a set. And particularly since that lays claim to some of the 5s, that's pretty good. I think... Maybe I don't think. I'm going to just trade up slightly here to get a 3, 4, 5. And on the off chance we draw the red 5 for this suit, it's just slightly better. But other than that, yeah, kind of inconsequential. We're not actually doing great on pairs. We might have to do a pair of 3s, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or something. So I really don't want to break up any of these, which means my next drop has to be one of these. 3, this does not help me. You know what? We haven't seen any of the man's suit down, except this 9, which I guess we know is safe. I mean, not that we're particularly looking for safe tiles at the minute, but we'll drop this. So now looking for 4s or 6s in the man's suit. And we're not finding them. Well, I'm going to have to pivot out of that, because we've now got 7, 8, 9. Or 6, 7, 8, 9, technically, I guess. There's some outs we can get. Course, now we draw the fucking 8, okay. What's next? The 6. So if we get this 4 here, we can turn this into a pair of 3s. 3, 4 waiting on a 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe drop the 9. Or, you know, something to that effect. 1, 3, 5. Why must you curse me with these odd-numbered man tiles? If we get something that fixes this, so we get this, oh yeah, this 4, 5, 6 here. Then we have trip 3s, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, and we drop one of these to try and pair up. Which is the way I would less prefer this hand to go down. I'd much rather we get the 4 here. But it is kind of a 6 of the one, half the dozen the other kind of deal anyway. But if we drop this, actually, then we get Tanyo as well as Reach. So, fuck it, it'll do. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm done thinking. Although, like I say, the concerning lack of man suit down throughout the entire early portion of the game does not make me very hopeful this is going to go well. Particularly since I've just called Reach, you know, there's not a single 4 on the table. People are probably going to smell a rat there. But I still think this is worth reaching on this early in the game. So we've got a decent few circuits. And, you know, it could work out. Like, I could just have first place put down that. It is just Reachy Tanyo, so it's 2,600. Or 4,900, apparently, because of previous Reachy bets. But it does put me above 30k, so if I can just maintain here for the next 4 rounds, which I'm sure won't be a problem at all. Never been a problem in the history of Mahjong, that. Just, you know, not losing. Yeah, if we can just maintain that, we're absolutely rosy. Ooh. And what do we got? Ooh, pawning out the white dragons early. Interesting. This is also very interesting, actually. I'm going to ditch this north wind. Not that it really stops you from calling whatever you want, because you've already got your Yaku and the white dragons there, but... Oh, do excuse me. Yeah, south seat, south wind. I do want to keep that more than I want to keep this green dragon where there's already one of it down. 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, 7 is... Oh god, another 4? I mean, I do want to keep it. I guess instead of this 7. 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 6, 7, 8. Maybe. Red dragon. I kind of feel like I should have made some calls somewhere in this. But with 2 1s, it is, and a 9, it's really hard to... This 9 is not great. Oh, fuck, that's really bad, actually. Is there anything I've got that's safe? No, well, piss and shit. You put down a 3, you don't need a 4? Appear to be the case, thankfully. Okay. I don't think we do. You don't need this west, that's a safe tile. That's a very early Lychee, which is... Oh, and your east seat. So actually, no, your east seat, so if you win, it's not against me, I get to keep my south-south seat, which is kind of nice. Don't love it on Sumo, not gonna lie. Jeez, that's not bad. Yeah, 7.8k puts you into the lead. Just about. Okay, by 1,000 points. Actually, I'm that could have gone way worse. I'm all right with that. What I'm not necessarily all right with is the state of this hand. I mean, dropping a north there from Oppi Inspector to our left, and what a great idea. I think I agree. It's also an east been dropped, and you know, I may as well make up my 7, 8, 9 by dropping these 2 wins, so why not? We've got an 8 here, would make 7, 8, 9. I've got a south. I want that more than these white dragons, because there's 2 of them down, and also, again, south-south type stuff. Drawing a second south or an 8-man would be pretty ideal. I'm not gonna do green dragon stuff. There's already one of it down. It's just not my speed. Okay. Nope, no point in taking that one. Don't know why it took so long to think about that one, but I was just like, just checking, there's only one south down still. This 9's really not doing much for us. That should probably be our next drop. We have a tile that's actually useful. Is what I would say if I wasn't lying. But I was, and it's actually this 3, because there's a chance this 9 turns into like 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. It's a small chance, I'll give you. But, you know, I guess I want to hold on to both of these just in case. Because there's, you know, there's some dream kind of hands I can make with them. But really, I think I need to cut my losses with these sooner rather than later. Because, like, the, you know, the mixed triple sequence 7, 8, 9 would be great. The, you know, triplet of south winds would be great. But ultimately, I think I have to acknowledge that this is probably not going to happen. So we can drop that 9 for this 9. Means we can do, like, you know, a triplet or something if we get stuck in the end. We've still got this south, so, you know, still got that going for us. Don't particularly need that. This 2 is technically better than the south. But do I need this? And I think the answer is honestly no. And I've got a triplet here, a triplet here, a triplet here, a triplet here, and then this is like my pair up. Now, is that better than what I had before? A smarter man than me could probably tell you. But what I'm going to tell you is that actually, why don't we just go for 7 pairs? Or at least, you know, some series of triplets. Or perhaps even pure double sequence. Which is what that 8 would allow me to do, but I'm not willing to commit to that this early. Holy shit, we're just going 7 pairs, aren't we? Well, the die is cast. We are going for 7 pairs. There's an 8 and a 9 down, but the 7 is still clear. So if we can draw into an 8 or a 9, that would be rosy. That is not as good. I also need to be trigger ready on the conceal that outfit button. Because I do not feel like getting banned, actually. There's only 6s down. I like this 6 more than this 9, actually. Because pairing up on that would be... Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Oh, also. Okay, yep. I will tell you what the hand is. It's fine. Okay, yeah, so Ricci, All Simples, Dora, Red 5 for 8,000 points. Stream protected. We're fine. Puts her slightly in the lead. Bleeding hell, this... Kirauchi, who is in first, might I remind you. Taking a bit of a tumble from grace here. Also, I am about to pop the fuck off this round. Oh, well timed, thank you very much. Yep. I didn't time it all the first time, so whether I get banned for that is something else. But, like, hopefully not. Okay. I know I'm being stupid here. I know this is stupid. But one more red dragon gives me the dream. Gives me the 3 small dragons. You don't pass up 3 small dragons when there's even a slight hint you might get it. At least you don't if you're me. Right, we pawn that. What do I get rid of here? I guess this 7-9. Yeah, get rid of the 7-9, because then we can go for half flush as well. If you never dream, it can never happen. Exactly, OT Elite. Ooh, that's really good, actually. This could be very tasty. We'll play our cards right and really hope we don't see another red dragon. If we draw a second red dragon here, then we are, like, in the money unless someone pulls out some insanely fast hand. Pair of sixes. Okay, well, you know what? I'm saying we go all triplets as well. I'm saying we push our goddamn luck. Unless we get a 2, in which case 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, you know, pure double sequence, I'm also happy with. And then maybe if we do that, I drop the red dragon because that would be sensible. But, boy, am I remiss to do that. Okay. Green dragons. Now, I could do that and have 2 different ways of winning. But the no, okay. This is good enough. We don't need to be super greedy. Like, pure double sequence, 2 dragons in the east seat. Brother, we're already cooking, you know. We don't need to set the house ablaze. As much as I kinda want to, it's like such slim odds, and it would be so long before we drew another one, by which time other people, you know, gain their hands, and then we don't have anything to speak of. Oh, I forgot this is actually, if we get a 2 here, it's pure double sequence, 2 dragons, half flush. Let's go! At least I think it is. Oh, is it not pure double? Oh, okay. Apparently didn't count. Don't know why. Pure double sequence can't happen because open. Ah, that right. I forgot it has to be closed for that. You are very right, OT Late. Thank you for correcting me. But still, 11k. Can't be mad. I mean, you can be if you're up by Inspector, I guess, but I can't be. Ooh. Oh, death. Yeah, sometimes it just works out like that. Do we want to pawn this? No. I actually feel like there's significantly more value in not doing that. We always learn. Great hand, though. Oh, thank you kindly. It's much appreciated. What are you pawning my 9s for? What is your devious scheme here? What trickery is this? Ah, I see. It's the I have dragons and I'm just going to shoot on them type thing. Fair enough. Or it's, you know, playing fast hands to get me off east seat as well, which, I mean, I don't mind, you know. If I stay on east seat, then I'm on east seat. If I don't stay on east seat, then we are 1 round closer to the end of the game where I can hopefully just win. So, you know, as long as I don't get hit here, I'm kind of chilling. I still don't want to pawn this 2. Which means this 2 is basically my pair, but also it might be, you know, 1 of 7 of them. So I've got 2s, 9s, and 7s, and then ignore this. Particularly ignore this 5. I've decided I don't like this 5 at all. Okay, no. Now those 2s. I don't feel like putting them down as pairs anymore. I feel like maybe we drop some safe tiles until we just get a little more information. Okay. Okay, what do you got? Oh, all triplets. Ooh. That's an 8k hand. Damn, up I Inspector back in this. But, Hirauchi, 5,600 points above 0, which means that if we can score a decent hand on them, the game ends immediately and we just take it to the bank, which would be fantastic. I agree with dropping this West Wind. I personally think that I don't want this player to get their Seat Wind. So let's just nip that in the bud. Good that Hirauchi's working alongside me here. Blah. Sorry. Right. So, white dragons mean that we can go for a fast hand. I'm thinking we just pawn out a bunch of stuff, you know. We take the same sort of approach that our opponent last time took. We'll drop the green dragon as 1 down. I feel like that's an alright, you know, kind of safe bet. What we'd really like here is maybe a south. Oh, there's a west in the wall as well. No wonder it was dropped so early. Do we want to chi this? I think we actually do. I know it looks a bit silly on paper. But we're just going to grab this white dragon, and then all of our problems are going to be fine. It means we're getting a very low value hand, but the important thing is not the value of our hands at this point, it's how fast we can make them. We just need to steal hands. And if we've been given, you know, an opportunity like this, we may as well. Although, there's a potential to say that we actually could have gone faster on 7 pairs here. And I'm not going to disagree with that per se. Drop this 8, and we've just got those 9s. Now we can kind of make it look like we're going for some half outside stuff, which would be pretty funny. Okay, now we can't. So, yeah. I'm going to do this. I think it's kind of a risky position. Because, okay, yeah, because something like that might happen. And people are probably going to know to not drop the dragons. Because I haven't found them yet. But I'll just draw one, shall I? Just draw the dragon I need. Just play awfully and then get it anyway. It really is that simple. God. Honestly, if I were any of these players, I would be mad at me. That's bollocks. But that is also Mahjong sometimes. Oh my god, hello. So 2 red dragons, so we can go turbo again. 5, 6, 7 pre-built. Pair of 5s, nicely in there. Drop this east wind, because why not? Dora 5, 7, 8, 8. We mean 5, 6, 7 pair of 8s, I'm thinking. If we can find it. Yeah. Bleen, my wish is the game's command, apparently. You know, sometimes when you just have mastery of the universe. That's me right about now. God, this is a fucking nuts hand. Absolutely, like, deranged hand. 5, 6, 7. I could make trip 8s, but then, again, I'm actually not going to call that. I feel like maybe it's my greed getting the better of me here. But we can slow roll this a little more, at least until I see a red dragon. Then I might be inclined to change my mind. But for the moment, like, there's enough Dora on the table here where I really kind of... I don't need to, again, it's the thing, like, I'm being shown a lot of points here, and my greed is absolutely leading me down a merry path here. But, I don't know, I want to make the big hand. Hubris, Artie, yep. That's the word I'm looking for. Although if I drop this 7 for this 3, that means that it can be fixed by 5s or 4s now. And then we Ricci on 8s and red dragons. Well, there's already 2 8s down, so it's actually a really bad Ricci. So we will just pawn that instead. And then go out on this 4? Yeah, this 4. What I'm thinking. Because there's statistically more of those tiles left. As long as someone hasn't got a triplet of 4s, we're all right. Don't want to change anything around too much here. Trying to work out if there's anything else we can call out to make this easier. I mean, not 8s anymore, because like I say, that's locked in as our pair. Kind of door shut behind us on that one. I didn't really notice it, but you know, it's still functioning. We can't complain too much that we haven't got flexibility and we've got, you know, a hand in Tenpai with 2 Dora and red dragons. 4s and 7s is a beautiful upgrade. Okay. Right, so now we're looking for 2 tiles of which there's none of either of them dropped. I haven't called Ricci, so... And it's only like, we're only really called out 1 here. I did play it a little slower than last round, so maybe the super observant among them might be able to catch on, but I think that's super unlikely, if I'm being honest. A 9? No, I don't think we will. Ooh, that 8's close. Come on. 4 or 7 of soul. You can do this. Thank you. There we go. No Ricci for you. Bad. I'll be taking my 4,000 points, which actually isn't that much, but hey. It's enough to secure me that game. And that is... Oh. Damn, that's a decent amount of points as well. Are you done? You done, Joseph? Right, thank you. But yeah, so that is a pretty fucking amazing end to that first game of the evening. Yeah, say, normally, they don't go that well. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. Oh, there's a one more match, but... Oh. Also, there's this sign-in bonus, which apparently just rolled over while I was streaming. Because I got the first one when I first logged in, and now I've got this one. It's a collab with the Idolmaster Shiny Colors, apparently. Okay, sure. Not something I'm familiar with, but I'm sure it must be huge to Idolmaster Shiny Color fans, probably. I don't know. Oh. I'll tell you what, I was talking about that outfit. Some of these loading screens I probably ought to change around for stream as well, because this almost warrants a no. Oh. Right, what do we got here? Okay. No one in, No one in like, Twitch TOS concerning attire, I think. Also, this girl's from Kaguya, isn't she? I'm pretty sure she is. She's like the maid girl to Kaguya, I want to say. Yeah, which is neat. What am I going for here? I don't like any of this. I guess I dropped this one. Because, like, I could go for half outside, but the problem is I've got 3 threes here. And that's not great. Now it's... Okay, now it's a bit better. She is. It's Hayasaka the maid. Ah, Hayasaka, that's a name. Right. I mean, I can't read her name here, because it's all in kanji. That's all in kanji. Probably Chinese with that many kanji together, but I'm no expert. That's Haruka something. I know what the something is. We'll drop an East Wind, because we're just built like that. Someone is considering pawning it, which means they have 2 and they can pull that trigger any time, which is concerning. They also haven't done it. So they've got a good enough hand where they don't feel they don't need to rely on it. That is a show of strength that has me definitely very concerned. 2, 3, 4 and a pair of 3s, however, is a nice little way to somewhat numb that potential terror. But that said, our road to victory on this one looks lined with single weights, which is not great. This is not a hand that's going to get moving very fast in the near future at all. Particularly want this 7. Someone's thinking again. Okay, 5, 6, 7. By the player on my right there. Opens their hand, still leaves them available for Tanyao. Flushes, obviously. Pair of 8s is interesting. I think I will drop the red dragon now. No one even had the opportunity to call it, which is nice. We can, you know, gather a bit of information from that. But at least, you know, the other, or 2 of the other 3 red dragons aren't sitting in one person's hand. God, this really is just single weight city, isn't it? Okay. Well, now we have a pair of 3s, 3, 4, 5. Or we have 5, 7, 9, which is actually better than 1, 2. So, 2, 3, 4, pair of 3s. 5, 7, 9 gets fixed by 6 or 8. I do not want to can the 3s. I absolutely don't want to can the 3s. Holy shit, that would be terrible. So, if we... I mean, I guess... Now we potentially have 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Or 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 3. It's a bit of a fucking mess. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's 7, 8, 9, something we actually need. So I'm going to drop this 2 and commit to this. So we have 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5. 3, 3, 2. It's fine. I think we can work this one out. Then we're just going to need a 7? A 7 would be really nice. No, there's already 2 7s down. There's no way I go for the pure double sequence here. That's another 2. Does it help? I don't think it does. And I've already dropped one, so I don't want to be in a position where I'm forced to look for another one in Furry 10. So I'm just going to drop them and leave them alone. And try and leave that end of my hand like as complete as I can. Ooh. A late pawn out on the 8s. I assume I'm just looking for 10 pie there, maybe at this stage. So not too threatening, but I still haven't kind of clocked who's got that east from earlier. Do we also pawn out for 10 pie here? I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm winning this one, so... Drop this. Yeah, it's no Yaku, but fuck it. Oh, piss. Ah. Well, that's annoying. Not actually that bad. Okay. 2,000 points. We could have come off a lot worse from that. It's not too bad. Which is my favorite British saying. It is truly the workhorse of British society. Just not too bad. You know. I shan't recite the entire Bill Bailey sketch that's been going around my head recently regarding that. But, it's a good one. Oh, God, there's a flurry of souths and easts come out here, which is, I mean, certainly something. I guess if there's a green dragon down, I'll put down this other green dragon. So we have trip 4s, 7, 8, gets fixed by 6 or 9. Preferably, doesn't matter, actually. I don't want to pawn out 9s. Ooh, okay. 4, 5, 6 will keep as it is. I also want this 6 for pairs, though. Call me crazy. I think we actually dropped the 7, 8. The way our hand's looking, I think that's the play. Because we can pawn out the last white dragon if it comes up, but there's already one down, so it probably won't. If not, then we can still use that in a 7 pairs type build. So we can try for that. Bit like that, really, I guess. Wait, no? No, that won't work. Let's not call Ricci. I don't think that's wise at the current juncture. A 4, however, is much better. Because then we can get pairs. Yeah, okay, we're going to commit. We're going to commit. I don't think there would be very many hands left that could... Well, not many tiles left. There's 1 white dragon and 1 9 left. So I'll be looking for nothing, for a fairly nothing hand. While I'm at the start of the game, let's try and make something a bit more substantial. Which means I am going to need to drop this 4 for like the next tile that comes up that isn't a triplet. If we really want to go into, like 7 pairs. But that's a pretty hard commit. So what we could also do is keep our hand as we are now. And then, you know, maybe kind of flirt with the idea of... That's a really good tile to pick up for this, though. You've got me. Okay, fine. We'll hard commit. What I was also going to say is that we can maybe flirt with the idea of, like, just finding another triplet in here. Okay. 8s, 5s, and 1s. There's already a 3 down, so we'll drop that. I'm also running out of reserve time. We need to be a little faster on these. Interesting pawn on the 1s there. I could have had a pair of 7s. Which is not exactly gravy, but oh well. Okay, so 1s, 8s, 5s. Don't want to pawn out those 9s. I should mention that's 1 soul, 8 pin, 5 pin. 2 west down, which means there's no point keeping that. Not much anyway. It's just about hunting for one of these last 3 tiles and then calling Ricci and kind of just saying, I mean, Jesus, take the wheel at that point. I am slightly nervous about dropping this 5. But it did pass, so we're fine. Players my right's having a rough game. Just didn't want the 3, have another one. Didn't want the red dragon, have another one. Okay. Someone was eyeing up that 2 soul, but decided not to. I guess probably a lot of hands close to complete. I don't know what's happening on the left here, but probably some hands close to completion. Looking for 10 pie here. We'll drop another 5. Because that last one seemed to go down pretty well. I doubt anyone would change right now. Okay. There is an 8 down.
Reach!
Gonna reach on the 8. I think.
Bomb.
Drop an 8. Ooh, an 8 pin, I should specify. Okay, that's a white dragon, which I know no one can take. So that's something at least. Not very often you get safe tiles in this sort of a seat, but we'll take it, we'll take it. Probably, yeah. Maybe looking for this 8 pin was dumb, actually. Oh, because I would have drawn the other one. Oh, no. Never mind, we're actually so back.
Wrong!
Give me my 7 pairs. No Uradora, but... Really? It's only 3.2k? Damn. Well, you know, it's enough to just marginally put us in first, so we'll take it, we'll take it. Alright, South Sea East 3 now. Which means East 4 will be mine, so I'm on the last seat, so I can make a heroic last stand a bit later, if I need to. In our hand, we are looking at 4, 5, 6 pre-made. 6, 8, 9, I mean, a 7 does things with it, I guess. Random 4, 2, 3 fixed by 1, 4, 7, 8 fixed by 6, 9. 3, 4, 5, suddenly the pair of 6s looks way better. White Dragon's already been pawned, so no point hanging on to them. Excuse me. A 1 is interesting, and I think I might take it over the Southwind. I was tempted to drop the 4 there, but I was like, no, let's be real here. So, if we can grab a 7, a 7 soul, or a 6 or 9 pin, then we can call reach, and I'm honestly happy to call it a day there. Also, holy shit, the player to my right is kind of terrifying. Maybe calling reach is not such a good idea, because I don't want to give them a billion chances to hit their insanely large hand. The good news is that if they are going for a flush, they're probably not going for one in soul. I'll drop a red dragon. Risky given how the player to my right is building, but at least I've dropped that once. They can't call that yet, so I haven't got the tiles for it yet. There's a green dragon down, so unlikely they'll be looking for that. So, like, I guess the silver lining here is that maybe we dodged like 3 big dragons. I like 4, 5 more than I like 8, 9. I'll be honest. I'll keep the 8 around here in case we get 6, 7, 8 and we want to pair up on something else. But really and truly, I think pair of 6s is our, modus operandi here. Dropping more soul tiles, because what I think the person to my right isn't collecting, is also advantageous here. I'm going to have to drop to 2, though, because there's nothing for us. Passes, we're fine. Green dragon, okay. Interesting. Don't particularly need that. I'll drop one of them. Didn't realize that the 5 soul were Dora. No, they're not. It's the 6 pin that are Dora. And now the 1 man. Okay. But yeah, I guess I didn't realize that. Okay, so 6 pin and Dora, so they're probably being collected. Well, there's 2 of them down there, actually. So they're being collected in this guy's discard pile. 9 pin, there's 1 down. Okay, red dragon is a nice safe drop, and we've still got this 8, which I still think for the minute is fully 10 for this person. I don't think this person's collected them given the early play. There's a lot of pin tiles being dropped now, and 1 man, so it's a bit less solid than it was before, but I still think it's a pretty good shoe-in. The only real danger I have is if this guy opposite me, Haruka, fucks me up with the 8 soul drop, but I think that's a dice you've got to be willing to shake. Okay. Okay. Now, I do want that. And I think it's actually a better shout than this 8. So we still want to pair up on the 6s. We could potentially triple up on the 5s here. Maybe that was silly, actually. I guess now a 3 or a 6 makes this complete. It's the wrong kind of 9. I don't want to drop it, so I'm going to drop this 5 instead. This is, absolutely not an advantageous play. Oh, fuck, it's exactly needed. Okay, dropped a 9. That's huge, actually. You know what? It kind of fucked me, but huge for information. So now you can't win off this 9, so I know that's a safe tile. We got the 7. That's tragic. Okay. I should have played this a bit differently. Okay, Tsumo, self-draw. Not much we could have done. Jesus, yeah. Half-flush, Dora, all that. Only 8k, though, because not dealer. So, how'd you like them apples, huh? You on your almost 10k points ahead of me? Yeah, but you could have got more. We're going to drop this north. We have, another very interesting hand here, actually. There's one east gone down. I would really like to draw the other east, like, pretty sharpish. 4 doesn't really help in that regard. So we got 2 Dora 7s, which is great for our score. We've got 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, extra 9 here. I mean, the 5 Dora is also nice. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's not. So, like, I think we take it just to see what we can do with it. Do we pawn out this west wind? Are we that desperate for some half-outside stuff? No, because if we do half-outside, we can't... Whoa, what the fuck happened there? Okay. Yeah, if we do half-outside stuff, then we can't... I want the red dragons is down, but I'm going to take the second. Anyway. Can't... What's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know. It's escaping me. What I do know is that triple west is kind of nice. So we're going to take that. And then, so we want to pair up on these 7s, presumably. We'll pair or triple them, but I don't think we're going to be so lucky as to get a triple. 6, 7? I can drop an extra 9 for that, because we're already sorted for pairs, so we really don't need this extra 9. And then if it comes down to it, I will drop this Dora 5 if this completes. I'm kind of hoping... I mean, that's actually my shortest path to victory, so it's probably the one I should take. No, doesn't make any sense here. The 5-man doesn't really make any sense either. Yeah, because I think, honestly, 2 Dora Red Dragon would be really good anyway. If I was to super greed it, then I guess... No, actually, it doesn't even matter. I'm losing, like, 1 Dora out this no matter which way I slice it. And given that I'm losing 1 Dora no matter which way I slice it, I should probably just lose it now. Makes it so that, like, 5, 6, or 8 completes this. And then, you know, we'll roll from there, essentially. Oh, fuck. We're rolling downhill. We're rolling quite... Oh! Okay. Don't like this, actually. Oh, fuck. This is gonna shoot me. Please don't kill me. Oh, thank God. I'm not getting fucking, Ipatsu'd. Never mind, I am getting Ipatsu'd, just in a slightly different way. And I'm the fucking dealer, so I pay more of this. Wow. I mean, again, it's 2k. It could be worse. Could have been a lot worse. But still not a hand I particularly... Well, not a situation I like being put in, shall we say. Oh, pawn out the red dragon? You shouldn't have. Really? Silly decision. We'll put this down. Maybe I can be baited by some, like, I don't know, half-flushy, clean nonsense. 4-5 is better than 5-7, so we'll try that. But also this 4 is just, like, random. Yeah, okay. On the basis I said we might be trying some half-flushy nonsense. Really, I need to get rid of these. The long and short of it is that these are terrible tiles, and I need to get rid of them. But, I don't know. Someone about him just says, you know, give me a chance, and for some reason I am. No, I changed my mind entirely. Get this fucking west wind out of my hand. This is the new hot shit. And don't forget we can pawn and chi with impunity here. The green dragon. I'll take it over north is what I should be saying, so I'm going to say that. How? Excuse me? What do you mean by that? Okay. Got someone lockboxing on my right there. What are my safe tiles? Like, really fucking none of them. I don't drop east because then I giga die. If, You know what? Let's... Fuck it, we ball. Okay, we're good. Although the green dragon is now also a pretty safe drop, so we've got that for a future turn where we need to do something like make up this 4, 5, 6. We're gonna need... God. Uh-oh. We're gonna need some juice here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be an amazing shape to get if we can nail that 6. 2 easts I'm not gonna complain about. That is a fine enough pair for me. Got this 3 pin. There's 2 7 pins down, which means maybe, you know... Maybe the 6 pin is alright, but I wouldn't fully count on it. Again, just kind of... I mean, 7, 8, 8 is better than this 6 pin, so we'll drop it. Ooh, don't like that pause. Okay. And it's also pretty good to keep an 8 around, I guess. It means if we do find something like that 6-man to solve all our woes, then we can drop the 8 and be fine. Do I want to chi this out? I really should, actually. Then I can drop this, and then we're just waiting on a 3 or a 6 to be dropped of the man suit. Any of those to steal this reach from under the player to my right would be fantastic. Well, fine, you know, you've convinced me. I'll drop a safe green to... Are you... Okay. I see how it is. Damn, their 7 pairs pop. So they get the 18k 7 pairs. I get the 3k 7 pairs. I see. Well, first is now thoroughly unattainable, so let's go for second, shall we? Like, short of drawing a Yakuman, I'm not taking first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is a pretty good hand to wake up with. We'll say that. The 2 8s, I'm not entirely sure how much value that adds. I can't imagine it's much, but... Got this west for an east for what it's worth. 6, 9 is funny, but not really useful. 2, 7, 7, again, is the worst hand in poker, and it's also not really great over here. But the pair of 7s is not terrible. It's like workable with. For example, you could put a 9 next to it, and now your pair of 7s is fixed by either a 3rd 7 or an 8. So that's a slight improvement. Although, should I be just discarding my easts and my souths, there is a distinct possibility that I will in fact be discarding this time. So, 5, 6, 7... Oh, there's too much shit going on there. I don't know. I guess we're like flush, maybe. I was dying earlier. Oh, hi, Aya. I hope that's in reference to me making you laugh, and not like literally you dying. I'm still dying a bit. That's sounding more and more like you're like ill or something. In which case, I am terribly sorry to hear that. Although hopefully I can lift your spirits a bit. With some choice Mahjong plays. I had a 40-degree fever. Yep, definitely the ill thing. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh. I'm like 39 now. Incremental progress. No. Okay, I mean, there's 2 souths down, so I'll put this down. But do I know what I'm building with this hand? Abso-fucking-lutely not. I'm in no thoughts, head empty, just grab all the man tiles and, like, eat them and hope they turn into a hand kind of thing. I am not playing this round smart. Oh. That's not a man tile. Get it out of here. I mean, I've also got this 779 just chilling. So really, I should be maybe worrying about that. 2 easts down, so that's probably worth dropping. I don't want this 8. Don't want any of this soul suit. Get it out of here. Okay, yeah, I mean, I kind of want that 8, but Jesus Christ, I cannot not draw sword tiles to save my life. It is just not possible tonight, apparently. No. No, I shouldn't. I think full flush might be, like, open hand compatible, but... Oh, fuck me, okay. Right, well, this east is going, and that's a 4. So that's something, technically. Technically, that could be classified as something. 6-7 is better than 7-9, marginally. So we'll take that. A few more things that can get us out of a bind. This 4 is not good, but also I can't risk dropping a 4 at this stage, so I have to just drop the 6. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? If we get something that, like, magically fixes this bollocks later, then I guess we'll drop it. But really, 4 kind of looking a bit like a landmine at the minute, but I don't want to go anywhere near. Unless someone else goes there first. Yeah, 1 pin is fine. That's a safe tile. Okay. 1 pin is still a safe tile, so we're still fine with that. Not much else going on the board. I mean, a lot of my man tiles being dropped over there. Can you fucking not? Maybe? Can I have some of these? 7s are also not safe. 5s are also not safe. Like, everything is not safe, so I guess we just drop the 7 and fucking pray. Hey, prayer worked. Let's go. Alright, and I, did not achieve Tempai. Damn. 3 and 6 sword, the only sword tiles I didn't drop. Kind of, humorously, you could say. Okay, do I want a 6? I mean, more than I want this west now, I guess. But I'm not like overjoyed by the fact we've got this 6, but I'll keep it around, see if it's useful at a later date, for sure. This 2, again, probably more useful to me than this north. Which means our, like, starting hand is now starting to look a bit more like 5, 7, 8. The 6 makes things happen there. I'll drop the south as well. Let's see, because I'm going to have to play this quite slowly regardless. So let's drop the south. Yeah. Get everyone's dreams of that out the way. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, which is better than... a lot, let me be honest. Better than 1, 2. I'll give it that. And then, yeah, so maybe we can get a 5 on the end of here. Maybe we can get just some couple of tiles. There's like a decent spread of tiles that plug some gaps for us here. There's a 6. We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually, we've got 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Maybe a 6 here. I know there's already 1 on the wall. But a 6 here gives us a mixed triple sequence, which would be pretty gnarly. 1 is still not very good. Other than that... I don't think I will, actually. Yeah, doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm going for 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, allegedly. But if I'm going for that, then this 5 and this 9 are dud, so I've got to find 2 tiles that make my middle kind of row better. One of them needs to be the 6, obviously. A pair of 9s would be better. So I guess we get rid of this 5. Slightly ruins, like, Tanyao for us, I guess, but if we can get mixed triple sequence, I'll live with it. I think that's fine. It's kind of how I'm viewing this one currently. Right. Okay. 3, not necessarily what we need. Ooh. Okay. Doesn't super affect us. Does open up player to my right's hand, though. Although what they could be doing with it is honestly in the realms of, like, speculation that we can't really approach at this point because they're winning by so much that, like, who cares? Be going for, like... Well, I can't be going for... Can they be going for 9 gates with that, actually? No, 9 gates is closed. So you can't do that. But they could be going for any, like, manner of wacky and weird stuff. Oh, we could have had 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Not that I think it hugely matters. But, you know, that's there. Ooh, a 9? No, we don't need that. Don't need this north either. I'm not being thick here. It's not like... No, okay, none of the 6s are down. Let me quickly check something. There we go. Right, that's all good. I do really need that. But I kind of want my hand to be closed, so no thank you. Although, let me just check, actually. What is it? Pierce rate. Oh, it's -1 hand after making a call. Okay, we're fine with that. So I could have made it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, give me a 6 and my life is yours. Please? Please 6? Would really love a 6. 1 has just been dropped. So, you know, there's that. And ignore the fact I waited on it for ages while I was thinking about that. But, like, you know, doesn't matter, really. Can't see why that would be a... Can't see why that would be a problem at all.
Wrong.
Give me that mixed triple sequence with Dora. Any good Uradora? Yeah, also another 7. So we'll take a nice 12k, which should put us comfortably in second now. Not as comfortably as I thought, actually. Third could still catch up, but fourth is about to fall off the edge of a cliff, so... There is that. If we can, you know, maybe take some fast hands here. Oh my god, fucking Neko Arc, hello. Actual Neko Arc face. Yeah, you know what? I'm about speed. I'm about, making stupid decisions. Let's go... Ready for a pivot into half outside if this goes wrong, but let's try and, let's try and do something here. Try and make something happen. This is also pretty good. And it means I can drop this 4. And then this 4 if, you know, something else comes up. Okay, White Dragon's going down. That's a 1-2. We like that. We can drop this 4 for it. So then we've got a bunch of potential half outside hand things here. Which is great. This 4 is still not useful to us. It's a bold gambit, this one, I'll say. But I'm under the impression it may just pay off. It allowed us to get this kind of, you know, nice set early. So it's paying some dividends. I don't like that. Oh, that's okay. Well, this is effectively useless then. There's no... Unless I pair it up, but there's already one of it down and it's Dora, so, you know. I've got a slightly larger chance of skateboarding up Everest backwards. Excuse me? You know what? Absolutely fine. Take 1,000 off me. Let's move the rounds round. Let's finish the game. I respect it. You know? It's fine. Oh, if I win this, I'm not gonna fucking... Well, now... Okay. Now I'm in a really awkward position. Let's take North out of the equation. Because I know this is kind of bullying. Never mind, you were never getting those Norths anyway. Yeah, let's take North and West out of the equation, because they're the two who I really don't want to deal with at the minute. Could get 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9 with a 4, 6 here, which I think is going to be the preferred line of attack. 2 Souths already down, so may as well drop this third one. Oh, hello. Look. Right. An extra 9. Do I like that? I think I like it more than the 7, if I'm being entirely honest with you, actually. I feel like that might just be the play here. There's 1-8 down, which makes 7-8-9 a little awkward. I probably drop this green dragon for this extra 4. I'm still waiting on... Okay. Not ideal. I don't want to get hit by this, but also it's kind of good they're building a fast hand. So again, you know, if it does just cycle, then c'est la vie. Okay, I don't get pure double if that goes off. 7-8, not really hugely helpful. I need to find this 8 to get, you know, pure double here. And then a 4 or 5 fixes this, and 9 or an 8 fixes this. This fixes nothing, unless I pivot to this and maybe get it be fixed by a 6 or an 8 instead, which also includes a chance of getting some Dora, so I'm not opposed to the idea. This looks kind of... It looks like it could be a flush, or it could just be a Tanyao, like, fainting a flush. It's kind of hard to say at the minute. What I do know, however, is there's 2 white dragons down, so that's a no-brainer. Definitely not a problem. This is going to be interesting. Oh, okay. Right. So all those pin tiles are worth a lot more now, suddenly. As are the 9 man. So I think we drop this 9 pin, actually. So now a 4 here is, like, ideal. A 6 is still better than, you know, the 9 we had earlier. Which is, you know, definite good small improvements. Pair of 2s here. I could, like, maybe pivot into... It's a bit stupid, but I could maybe pivot into 7 pairs. The more I'm looking at this, the more I don't necessarily hate the idea. Also to be fair, 2-2-3 is better than 4-4-6, because it's fixed by more things. Like, 2-2-3 is fixed by 1-2-4. This is now 3 2s. I'm not going to complain. And then 4-4-6 was only fixed by 4 or 5. So it's fixed by 1 extra tile. It's a bit of a better shape. Okay. So honestly, if we fix this up, or we find this 8, we could still be very much in business here. I prefer we get the... I guess it doesn't really matter what I'm necessarily hunting for. You've just dropped that, so you can't kill me off it, which is all fine and dandy. It's not the 4 I was looking for. Okay, so that was a flush feint and is just Tanyao. Which is fine. You're not getting 10k points to the Tanyao unless this unless this Dora is insane for you in these last 4. But like, you would have to be doing something pretty special for that. Okay, last place calling Ricci. 20 tiles left. 5 is not fucking helping. Maybe it helps more than this, I'm gonna say. Because then we definitely get to keep at least one of our Dora here. Ooh. Alright then. Final tile being won by the player opposite me. Who did have 3 Dora, to their credit, but... Oh, it does just squeak past me! Ah! I didn't think they would. I genuinely didn't think they would. Well played. Ooh. Right, nicely done. Okay, so 2 points down because we were pipped at the post there. Not a huge loss, though, by any... Are you done? Thank you. My god. People have such long... Right, let's hit the one more match button. How about another match of Ranked Match Gold Room 4-player South? Yes, I think I will. This is nice that we can just rematch from here now, actually. So, I'll probably play one more tonight. That should bring us up to, like, I don't know, 10 PM my time or just past. And then I think I will probably shuffle off there. But before that, obviously, we've got this one fantastic game going. So we had a first tonight and a third. And yeah, now we're looking at... Oh god, it's When Cat Girls Attack, featuring whoever this woman is. Yeah, we've got this game first. Starting off with... No, not a bad hand. Not a bad hand at all, actually. Like, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a pretty good shape. We have 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 4. That's 2 nice little triplets. Pair of 1s. Which is something, technically. Random white dragon, which will be disposed of in the fullness of time, I'm no doubt. But for now, it can stick around. Another Dora 6. Well, that does seem like something I'd discard a white dragon for. That is unfortunate, but I guess it's better it happened now rather than later, question mark. Never mind. Well, I would have been waiting on that forever, I guess, so. There's a roundabout way of seeing that as good, but it is, you know, you have to stretch the the definitions of things a bit. Now, is 246 better than 244? I'm under the impression that in this scenario it actually is. Because this is fixed by 3s and 5s, which is only 1 down currently. I am a fool. I know nothing. I take the role of a silly clown. God becking damn it. Right. Well, no neither. We're still looking for 3s and 5s, which is a bit more hard committed to it now. This 6 is not necessarily going to help me, so I don't think I will. Okay, 9 soul. Gets chi. I mean, yeah, actually, no, you've got dragons. That makes total sense. I was going to say chi and 9 was interesting, but then I remembered what you already called. I feel like we've just got a string of numbers, kanji and kanji, so, yeah, not exactly the best for me trying to read the names here. Normally a lot easier on Poker Chase. You probably won't be looking for a 7, so I'm not going to get you Patsued, but then I do have to think a bit more about this. It's a shame that this hand is not necessarily going to complete, I said, as I lied, and also maybe completed the hand. Just don't kill me here, and we might be alright. Alright, we're potentially in the clear. A 1 soul or a 6 pin are the tiles we're looking for. Oh yeah, to pair up these. Well, the 6 pin we're not getting, so we're looking for essentially this 1 soul, and there is 2 of them left. But will anyone drop them given there's none on the board with 2 people in Richi? It's unlikely. Ooh, thought I died there. Not quite. Yeah, I guess my best opportunity is honestly literally having this player to my right not have those tiles and then just drop me one. Safe tile, we love that. Okay. Also a safe tile because I've already dropped it. If not, then like I still think this is a valiant stab at a first round. Okay. No. Nah, these guys are absolutely just dropping all the safe tiles they can. There's it's definitely a good fold by both of them. It's very obvious that they are folding. Ooh, no. And then the 8 pin right after. Is that safe? Okay. I actually didn't have any of them. Huh. We were both just looking for tiles that I guess were in our 2 opponents' hands. But still puts us both 500 points up, I guess. And there's 2 Richi bets on the line for the next winner, which is definitely important to keep track of. It's a good 2,000 extra points there. No insignificant chunk. 2 Wests down. I shall probably drop this. We have 2, 2, 3, pair of 8s, pair of 9s, a random 2, pair of 5s, 7, 8, pair of white dragons. I'm going to drop the random 2. So we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 pairs already, actually, so a 3, a 7, or an 8 crosses our hand, and then suddenly we're like, okay, you know, you've convinced me, I'll go 7 pairs. But, other than that, you know, there's obviously some, like, no. If the next white dragon comes out, and I haven't found my, 7 pairs, maybe I will, but I think dropping it on the first one is, folly. I mean, it could be I've just done myself in because the other white dragon's in the wall and this has to be my pair late game, but, you know, that's something we'll just roll into the hand. That's something we'll just think about. Right, just checking a few things. Right. This 1 is not necessarily going to help us. So there is 1 8 pin down, no 7 pins, and no 3 mods. And those are our 3 tiles that we're looking for to get this 7 pairs going. I'd have kept one of my wins. I would have drawn into another one, but oh well. Not something you do early game, generally. Ooh, no. Gross. Why has everyone got this weird, like, Eva fish or whatever the fuck it is? As their Richi bet nowadays. Well, someone has just dropped an 8 and there's 2 of them down, so I'd be remiss not to, really. You know, I can jump and jive around this fairly well. So I can drop the 6 here, 'cause you probably don't need that. And it means that I'm looking for 1s, 7s, or 3s. There's a 1 written down, and that's been declared safe. So if I need to, you know, hop again onto another tile, I certainly can. And then there's a lot more meaning in doing this, obviously, because it means I'm actively dodging... safe tile anyway, so we're fine. Actively dodging this player's Ricci while kind of working on my own hands. This 1 isn't safe, but this 1 is. So now we're looking for a 7-pin, a 3-man, or a 1-man. Gotta be careful I don't back myself into a corner here. Red dragon's a safe tile.
No.
Whew! Okay, that's what they were looking for. Well, I was never dropping that in a million years anyway. But still, the idea of dancing around that, I think, is definitely, definitely cool. Definitely worth taking a look at. Oh, and they get the Ricci bet stuff as well, which is why they've just shot up first. I see. Okay, 2 east. Ooh. I like this a lot, actually. Okay, so we can play a little fast hand here. We should get rid of the north, but I'm stupid, so we're not going to. We should get rid of the north. However, 8, 9. We should get rid of the north now. There's 2 of them down. I can't even front that, like, maybe it'll turn to something. It's just not going to happen. Just not what we do here. That east, though. Hello. And we'll get rid of the white dragon for similar sort of reasons. Just get it down there. And it also means by getting, like, the north is a bit more enticing to hold on to because no one else can turn that into their, like, Yaku that they can just call everything with and, like, try and out-turbo me. The white dragon, though, is worth getting down. Well, for exactly the opposite reason of that, essentially. Because if someone else grabs 3 of it, suddenly I'm racing them for, like, this, a cheap and cheerful hand. But, you know, still. So what we need, really, is... Ugh. Do we need? We need a couple of tiles. It's not really not good that they've already, done that. So we need 1 of these fixed. There's a west. You wouldn't need a west. Oh, yeah. Thank God. Okay, so there's a 9 and a 6. So the chances of them needing 7 and 8 are, like, really small. So these are our safe tiles, and yeah, as confirmed. That 7's definitely safe, and I refuse to believe that if you dropping 9, 7, and 6... I mean, I guess you could maybe be trying to look to pair up on an 8. But it means you're not sequencing it, so... You know, there's that. There's a line of thought there. I am not finding the tiles I need, because I've gone for the classic triplet of... Is this even worth it now? This is worth it, though. But do I dare drop the 9? No, we already agreed. These are the safe tiles. Let's drop them. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get out of these. That's 2 triplets sorted. Then I need a triplet and a pair out of this. Yeah, I'm going to drop this 8 as well, because I'm like 90% sure it's safe. This 8 soul is also a safe tile. I guess really I should have actually, that's a misplay. I should have put this one down first to, like, wait for someone else to just definitely disarm that, even though I was fairly sure it wasn't. Because I could be wrong. Ooh, this 5-man is definitely worth keeping around as a pair opportunity. Which means we're going to have to say goodbye to, well, I guess this 8, 9? Well, this green dragon. I just don't think this one's going to come together, sadly. I just don't think we're going to be given the opportunity. Bit of a shame the east wind into do nothing, but what can we do? Right, we'll drop this 8 because we know it's safe, and then the 9 we just kind of have to hope is safe. Or someone else can win the game beforehand, and it's not my problem anymore. There is also that. Little 4K hand. Puts me in 3rd, but again, really not by any great shakes. Like, one good hand can really shake up the leaderboard here, so it's all to play for. So we go into East 3, which, I do not like the hand for. I do not like this hand. I mean, 2, 3, let's be fair here. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 is not bad. This 3, 4 is great if we draw a 2. I'm not necessarily looking to chi 1 at this stage. We'll get rid of the upper end of man, because we've already dropped the 9 for it. So, you know, it's not furry-ten ourselves. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay, let's drop this green dragon. For this 5, so we've got like a 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6 going. Then our 1 is our next drop for whatever comes up, really. Whenever plays my left actually gets over whatever they're doing. That's pretty nice. I do like having something paired up here, because that's something we lacked so far. So it's actually pretty important to hold on to that. I should also really be getting rid of this red dragon, which I will now, so I can have 1, 2, 3. And 5, 6, 7. So then we've got 3, 4, 7, 9. Pair of 5s. So our hope really is like find an 8, drop this 4th, and look for 2 or 5 to clean us up in Ricci. So we are 1 tile away. If my maths is correct. How many 2s are down and 6s? None. How many 2s are down? No, 3s and 6s. Or 2s and 5s. This is... No, it's not worth it. Okay, I've decided. I had a bit of a think about whether it was worth swapping there to, like, secure the 5 as my Dora, but I don't think it makes sense, and it's not like both 5s are Dora, it's just the one of them, so... Even if you have to drop the other 5, like, we get the same amount of, like, Dora points, so... It's all about what there's the most tiles of left, and I think there was more on the 4-5-5 that would complete the 4-5-5 left than there would be the 3-4-4, because there's already a couple of 2s down, which, you know, limits the options there. There's that 8 we needed, we drop this 4, we look for 2 and 5. There we go. Exactly as scripted. Now, the only thing we've got to do after this is win. And actually, is this Pinfu? Oh my god, this is actually Pinfu. Let's go. Pinfu, 2 Dora, Ricci. Perhaps even if we were to get so lucky as to Menzen Sumo. That would be nice too. Just stack a bunch of that on. I think that'd be like a good 8k hand. With Menzen. I'm not dealer, so yeah, it won't be higher than 8k. But, you know, 8k is a decent chunk here. But alas, we do have to find it. Which is not easy, because these guys have shown that they are pretty good on defense from the first couple of rounds. So whether they will just immediately be folding out again. No, they will not. Thank you. Okay. Good hand. And on the guy in first as well, so pretty huge. So yeah, 4 hands, 7,700, about 8k. Puts us up to a nice 33k. Alright. Love it when a plan comes together. Hello, and we've been rewarded for that by this lean sorted little number. Hello. Right. So, trip 8s, 6, 6, 7. We get another 7, this becomes 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, which is really good. I'm going to keep dumping the man suit. Pair of 1s, pair of 4s, also a 2, also a south, which is my seat win, so like I'll keep it around for now, I guess. Red dragon, I'm actually less keen to keep around in the south. Because again, the red dragon works for everyone, the south wind only works for me. So I get more value out of screwing everyone else out of this as opposed to just screwing myself over. This 3 probably means we drop the south now, though. So we've got pair of 1s, 3, 4 can be completed by things. If we could get a full flush, that would be insane, but I don't want to overstretch this lucky break we've had. I think that would be foolish and greedy. 2, 3, 4 is fantastic, actually. So we've got 2, 3, 4, triple 8s, 1, 1, 3, 4, and then 6, 6, 7. So we find something to fix this. A 5-pin would go kind of crazy here, actually. A 5-pin would go absolutely nutso. I've just noticed they've got 3 green dragons and an old Dora, which has made me mildly shit myself. But aside from that, this... Look, I'm not looking up there. This hand down here, this bit's going great. Up here, yeah, we don't talk about that. Okay, yeah, okay. Coulda, shoulda, woulda kept the south. Maybe I could have gone full flush, but you know, you really can't rely on something like that. This is the more sound strategy in most scenarios if you're just given this out. You should really probably take it, even if it's lower points in the long run. Even if it's lower points, sorry. Well, not in the long run over several hands, it's not lower points. That's the point. That's the point. You know, if in the course of that one game, even if you draw your second south, still not really helpful, this. Come on, give us that 5. You know you want to give us that 5. Or a 6. I mean, you know what? Sure. I'll take it. Looking for 2s and 5s in the pin suit. And hopefully, like I say, before this lady across from us completes whatever nightmarish hand is going to come out of this. Like, really need this to be a fast Riichi. Ooh, don't love that. Okay. Well, this is plenty of safe tiles here. So that's something. 2 people playing Riichi now as well means that everyone who's playing defense has got to work that much harder. Maybe this 2 Riichi will defer Miss Green Dragons here off of her perch. Doesn't actually matter. I'm just going to Tsumo. And we're just going to run away with everything. So 2,000 plus 2,000 from the Riichi bets makes this a 4K hand, which is, it's, you know, enough to keep me afloat. I'll not complain. You shan't hear me complaining. Ooh, okay. Don't think I need this 8. Or the 6, really. So 4, 5, 6 already made with a door in the middle, especially for me. I should have kept that 8. Oh well. Trip 9s with an 8 here, which is probably the weakest bit of our hand, this 8. So it could be like trip 9s, it could be pair of 9s with 9, 8. We've got 5, 6, you know, obviously fixed by 4 or 7. 7 makes some interesting things happen. 1, 2, 2, and then this 6, which, you know, was the weakest part of my hand. But maybe I should drop this 8 instead. Yeah, maybe that's on me for poor play, actually. Do I want to try again? No, give me some different fucking tiles. God damn it. I'm bored of these 8s. And I don't particularly want to pawn out 2s either. Oh, actually, I could pawn out the 2s, get rid of the 1. No, I've got 3 9s. That'll never work. I was like, maybe I can Tanyao. What are you doing? How do you keep getting these? I've just noticed in 3 north, 3 easts, if you get 3 big wins, I'm going to... I mean, honestly, if you get 3 big wins, fair play. There is a west down, so that might stop you, I guess. Jesus H. Christ. Can I... I said, can I? And then the game just resoundingly answered no. With Riichi into half flush. Which puts someone else up to 30k. Okay, you know what? Bit of a rough hand. The initial draw wasn't bad, but I don't think there was any way I was winning that no matter how I played it. Thankfully, because I was playing it pretty badly. We're going to drop this 7. So we have 3, 4 fixed by 2 or 5. 2, 4, 6 fixed by 3 or 5. 1, 2, 3 already done. 6, 7, 9. 8 makes interesting things happen here. South and red in case, you know, they come up. But we probably want to drop red and then south as soon as some more useful things for the rest of the hand show up. Or we can get our turn skipped and there can be a green dragon there. That's also a thing, which is a shame because I would have loved this 5-pin. Assuming that's what they drew and put down. If it isn't what they drew and put down, I would have loved it anyway, if I'm being quite honest with you. Right, let's drop red dragon. This 2 is marginally more useful because it can go into some stuff. Like, we can get 4, 5, 6 pair of 2s now, maybe. This 8 does not super help us. Okay. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Right. That's where we drop the south. Okay. South seat, south wind. Yep. That, I mean, that seems to check out for you. And the easts are over there. Oh, God. There's a lot of things happening. Can you all, like, chill? Maybe? for like 1 second. Is this... I don't need this 9, I guess. Like, I'm not overjoyed at the prospect of it. Like, if we can get a 5 or an 8 here, then we can call Ricci and maybe spook some people. But I think, honestly, the person to be most spooked is myself. Let's get rid of... Oh. Let's get rid of the 7. I think we're sticking to our current guns. We've already dropped the 9 up there. Might, like, put us in 3-10 in a really weird roundabout way later. Although I suppose we've also dropped 7 and 8 on the 5s front, though. So, like, what the fuck do we know? Yep. Okay. I'm looking for exact... I'm on a fucking hell weight. Hell weight it is. It's just to spook people. Right. Come on. Someone drop that sweet, sweet last 5 pin. For some fucking reason. Someone just think, there's 2 of them down. I can drop the last one. This is a really stupid idea. For anyone who hasn't clocked on yet. But we're doing it anyway. We just gotta hope we don't draw into them entirely randomly. Because we cannot play defense now with calling Ricci. Okay. 6. It's close, but it's not quite what we're looking for. There's an entire possibility that I'm drawing to nothing here and that the 5 is just in the wall. But it would be like the biggest hero play to actually find the 5. Like if I could just Menzen Sumo it, maybe? Yeah, I'm liking the sound of that. Oh, fuck. I'm saved! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't care. I didn't lose. Yes, this person's now going up to first. Don't care. Don't care. Sometimes Mahjong isn't about winning. It's just about not losing. And I was doing everything I could to lose there, so I'm grateful that it didn't pan out like that. Get rid of this. So, 5, 7, 9, as we know, fixed by 6 and 8. 1, 1, 2, 3, kind of already done. If a 4 comes up, then we get pair of 1s, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is kind of interesting. 1, 3, 4, I think I actually prefer 3, 4, 6. Because I'm waiting on a 2 here, or I'm waiting on a 5 here, but the 5s can be red, so I'm kind of incentivized slightly to move towards them. And it can just resolve into 2, 3, 4 anytime it wants anyway. No matter whether we have the 1 or the 6 kind of on the outside there. 6, 7, 8. I think I am going to have to drop this red dragon for. Well, there's also 2 of them down, which is an even better reason to drop it. So 5, 7, 9. If we can fix that, then we have to fix this, which means finding another 1 or a 4 after calling Ricci, but that's actually all right. So basically, it's a lot in the man suit actually. So a 1 would fix this. So we've got pair of 1s, 1, 2, 3. I drop one of these. I like single weight. A 4 fixes this. We have pair of 1s, 2, 3, 4. Again, single weight. Oh, fuck. Does this fix anything? I think it does. Let's drop this 9. Because now there's... maybe it doesn't make things more likely, but it does make things higher value. I don't know how this works, but okay. Oh, it's because it's pure double sequence and a pair of 5s. I see, yep. Right. Okay, we have 40 tiles to find a 3-man. And there's 3 of them left. So, you know. Unfortunately, it's not quite Pinfu because we're on a single weight. But, you know, it's pure double sequence. What are you going to argue with, really? Come on now. Of course, I do forget this table is Lean Folders extraordinaire, so... Will we find this 3-man? Maybe? But we'll give it our best shot regardless. Okay, all the 8s. I missed the part where that's my problem. Really not troubling me at the current moment. Okay. 7 pin. West wind. No one really making huge strides with their hand here. But I guess South 3, they could wait till next hand, but it all depends on if they think they got dodgy hands. Trying to have a look, see if I can spot anyone like obviously folding at the minute. Player on my left doesn't seem to be. Player on my right does seem to be. Yeah. The player on my right's just folding. Player on my left might be going for something here. 4, 5, 6 is not a 3. So that's cool. Come on, you know you want to drop that 3. It's a can. Okay, what are we looking at here? 2 does actually help us. Does improve our hand. Very kind. Don't know why you'd ever can when someone else is in Riichi, but I guess it's to draw another tile. If you self-draw it. So, like, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, there's fringe cases for that. It's the wrong 3. Come on, a 3-man. We're not going to see it, are we? That's unfortunate. 2-man, so close. Yeah. Unlucky. Oh, damn. Holy, that was a lot of things we were waiting for. Yeah, sadly, none of mine came up. And they weren't in either of these two players' hands either. So I have to guess that like a couple of them are here and some of them are in the wall. Which is just how it goes sometimes. Alright, so round repeats. We've got a pretty decent turbo hand, I think. We've got red dragons. We've got, you know, 2 other things that could turn into Yaku, although the West has just been nerfed a bit. By that drop there. 3, 4, 5, 6 is pretty good. I will keep the 8 around and I'll drop this 9 as soon as something else useful comes up. This 4 is also not hugely useful, but like you never know, it's next to a 5, I guess. And a 6, it's back on the team. Well, I mean, I'll fuck myself sideways, I guess. Forget what I had for the turn and trying to be fast. It's not on the cards. Ooh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'll drop West for that. Okay. 4, 6, 8, 9 is an interesting one. It can be completed by a fair few things there. It's like 5, 7, well, 5 or 7, 5 and 7. 5 or 7 will put me in Riichi. Is that enough? I don't rightly know, but I will have something. 3, 4 is better than 4, 6. This is known. So we're gonna do that. And then after that, okay. 6 we don't particularly need. Another 4 is interesting. I could give up on... I should probably give up on the white dragons. Yep, go on then. Don't kill me for it. Too long of a wait there, game. Don't appreciate that. Another 6. Well, it's a safe tile, so we'll drop it. We do have to contend, even though there's not any music going off, we do have to contend with one player being in Riichi here. Okay. Nothing spectacular there. We pawn out the red dragons, open up our hand. Does that actually help us? Like, I guess, in a roundabout sense, it does. Like, we trade Menzen and some other stuff for the ability to just win off a 7. I'm not entirely sure it's, like, an amazing trade. I also don't think this is hugely worth it, as funny as going for a pure straight here would be. I don't know, maybe there's something to that, actually, because it's just single weights and single weights, isn't it? And we would be 1 off a pure straight now, because we drew the 9 and 1. Well, how many 2s are down? Not a single one so far. That is actually, kind of amazing. I'll can it. Fuck, why not? That's why, because it's a horrible decision. Right, well, we've got to play safe tiles, even if it means fucking up our hand a bit. Which is unfortunate, but 7, 8, 9. Okay, you know what? You really want me to have this fucking 9. I'll take it. Oh, God. No, it's fine. Ooh, big hand. Is it 13k big? Are we just going to see an end of the game here? Nope, it's like 8k big. Not bad, though. Still not bad. Okay. I've still got to climb a lot to get to my, second place. And I've got a... I'm within range here, I'd say. A decent hand, and I can snipe first. But... God, with a hand like this, it's going to be a big ask. It's going to be a real big ask. Okay. So 344 fixed by 245. 577 just fixed by 67. 233 fixed by 1, 2, and 4. 2, 3, and 5, 7. Well, I guess we'll get rid of 5, 7 for this 2, 2, 3. So yeah, we've got basically. There's a lot of tiles here that can improve our hand. It's just a kind of case of waiting for them to flow down river, which is not terrible. Like, obviously, you know, we prefer hands where everything's just made for us. But for a hand where we have to do, you know, everything ourselves, this is a pretty, like, ready-to-go kind of version of it. Got the fastest hand in the world, and obviously we'd really want to keep that Dora 5, particularly if we're trying to get at least 5k points, so that does matter here. But it's not, you know... It's something where we've got an entire game ahead of us yet, so we could maybe work some miracles with this. It is also currently, as long as we don't take a 1 here, or here, it is currently in the running for Tanyao, which is, again, extra points that we could definitely use. So, yeah, like Tanyao keeping this red 5 would be potentially our way to take first here. If the opportunity arises. Although we have really just not drawn any useful tiles, despite the fact there being so many we could hit in the past 6 turns. Which is a lot of time burnt. 3, 3, 4, 4. I mean, does it matter? I guess it's better than this. Marginally. And then if I get a 2 or a 5 here, what do I drop then? That's trip 7s, which means I have to drop this 5 Dora, which is kind of tragic, but we do so, I think, in the hope that we can draw... There's not many of these 2s down. So if we can draw, like, a couple of these, or even 3s and 4s, and go for, like, 3 concealed triplets, maybe. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's so bad. Or we could go all triplets. But I don't think I want to. At least call there. Like, we could go all triplets Tanya, but I think that's not going to be a 5k hand unless I keep it closed. Which is going to be my excuse for not doing that. That's the second 2, which is bad because it means we're out of luck with trying to find a triplet for these. 1 of these down. That's it on. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Right, how big is this? Not 15k, but fucking close. Yeah. Damn. They really put their all into that one. Although they did have 3 white dragons that were all Dora. So, you know, that helps. And that is a second. So a first, a third, and a second. You know what? Not a bad night of jonging at all, I'd say. I am quite happy with that. Although, as I kind of stated earlier, to be fair, you did get a full 2-hour stream out of me, so it wasn't actually a shorter one. But I cannot run over, because I am already late for the next thing I've got to do. So you'll have to forgive me for rushing off here. But yeah, in the meantime, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I've been Artorius Winchester, and I'll see you next time. Farewell.